Hello my stitching friends, Stitching Sandy here again with a new Flosstube update. It has been a good week or month. I have been sleeping a lot, but I'm only working 50% now, so I'm home before 12. So I'm only working 3 hours and 48 minutes a day, and that feels so good. I'm only working inside now. For you who don't know, I am a mail lady. So before I was out and delivered mail and packages to people, but now I have some problems with the stairs and lifting stuff and walking fast, because if I don't walk fast I'm not delivering everything, because I don't have time. So now I'm only working inside and helping others before they go out, so that is so much better. And I will ask you this now, because I don't know how many of you are watching the end, so I'm going to ask you, what would you think of having 2 videos every month instead of just 1? Because I have been thinking, every time I'm filming it takes like 2 hours to do it, and then it takes 2 more hours to edit, and then it maybe takes 1.5 to 2 hours to upload every video, because they are so big and long. And after I have filmed this, and this Swedish video, I'm so tired and I can not edit the same day. So I was thinking, if I did it twice a month, you will see at least 2 projects every second week. Then the filming will not take that long to do, not that long to edit, and not that long to upload. And because I'm only working 50% now, I have more time. And when the baby is coming, I maybe cannot sit here for 2 hours just to film. So let me know what you think about that. And of course, I have been thinking of how I will do my giveaways, if I will do it every second week or only once a month, because I know some people are behind on their Flosstube list, and I want to give everyone an opportunity to win something in my giveaway if they really want the pattern. So let me know your thoughts on that, and we can start with the baby bump. Nothing has changed in this room. I have actually not been touching anything more than adding some stuff from there was a special day in Stockholm where you went to a place that was only about baby products and children products, and I got a goodie bag for babies, and I got some books and oops, sorry, I got these toys. There are 2 cars and this one. It's just a fun decoration in the child room. I have no shelves or bookcases in here, so I have nowhere to put her books or toys yet, so we need to fix that. But she only have 1 book. Those cars, they actually look pretty nice on the window over there. And I need to get some curtains and some other decorations, but that's not a big thing to do right now. She will not see that much from far distance. And the baby bump, I'm sorry, I have been putting on too small clothes. I didn't want to go in my closet and take something out and waking up my boyfriend only because I need a shirt. So I took what I had clean in the bathroom, and this was apparently a little bit too small. But we will make it work. So I am in week 30 and this is how big we are now. She is getting quite huge. I'm used to be this, so it's pretty much she has been growing. She is getting pretty hard here, and I don't know if it's because her head is down, or is it when it's hard down here when the head is down. I don't know, but she has been having some hiccups and sorry, the carpet. Hiccups, and she knows where my bladder is now, because when I'm not moving, when I'm sitting and stitching and not moving that much, she knows that if she kicks my bladder, I start to move because I need to go and pee. So she tries to kick there quite often, and okay if I need to move now and then, but every 15 minutes, hello, can I sit down to stitch some? Anyway, let's start with the stitching. I have started to use my little minion bag. When I go to retreats, I have my bobbin boxes in this bag, and I was thinking, well, I can put stuff in this every week when I have something to show you. Otherwise I'm just taking in my arms and I forgot stuff and I get mad. And for all of you who watched last time and heard me complain that I had deleted some PDF files for Pattern Keeper. Thank you all for offering to send me the patterns that was missing. Freebie, old Haid freebie patterns. Friend to me was faster than you. So she had sent me the patterns that was missing. The only pattern, Haid pattern right now that I'm working on is Cinderella, that is still on paper copy, but that is because I bought it in paper copy here in Sweden. So that one I will not be able to get the PDF on. But you will see this time I have worked quite a lot on Cinderella, so maybe I'm not needing that. To have it on Pattern Keeper. I don't know where my head is today. I'm just rumbling. Anyway, Snow Queen. Snow Queen. This is what she will look like. This is where I was. And here I am now. You can see that I use Pattern Keeper for this because I have been working down quite a lot with some colors. And what I have started to do, I don't know if I told you this last time, is I still working row by row, but in a different way. Before I took a thread from the first block and stitched it all the way that I could, and then parked it, and then I took the next one. Now I'm taking a parked thread every now and then and moved it or remove it, and then I take a stitch in the block. So eventually that row will be done, just so I know what I want to, how, because I can't decide on what thread I want to stitch. I'm so lost today. I don't know what I'm talking about. I want to get it row by row finished because I have such a hard time to decide what color of thread I want to stitch, because I cannot decide things. I just do things. So by taking a part thread and move it or remove it, just a couple stitches, and then take out a new thread to continue to fill out the row that I'm working on, so that row will eventually be done. That's what I mean. I hope I explained it good enough, because now when I have the app I can see so much better when I want to move my parked threads, because before I just wanted to move it one row down. Now I can move it or see if I just need to remove the thread, so I don't have as much threads on my projects than I used to. It's much more less. That was on 62% and now it is on 65. Sorry for that. Then we have Save the Stitches, and this is what it will look like. And this is where I'm now. This is what I have left to do, and this is what I've done. I think I actually don't remember. I think I haven't done that block yet, or I have finished it and was on that block. I don't remember. And because I have put in beads, I couldn't have the Q-snap holding anything there, so up here it was a little bit loose, so I had some hard time to make it look good on this upper part. And then I was thinking that the Q-snap was perfectly on this edge too, so I was thinking that when I have the Q-snap on the place where we'll have it again when I'm starting on this blocks, I would just work it down. So instead of just working on this blocks, I will do this too, so I don't need to put the Q-snap on the exactly same place again. So I finished 5 or 4 blocks, depending on if this was done or not. I don't remember. I don't think it was done. I don't know. But now I only have 22 blocks left. And here it is. It looks so cool. Cute. Before I started to film this, I was thinking, I was eating some lunch and I was thinking maybe I should make some tea, because I always get a dry throat, but I forgot it. So Save the Stitches was on 83%, no, on 80%, and now it's on 83%. So next up is Cinderella. This is what she will look like, and where she was. Now put that where she was in your memory, because this is how much I have done. I'm almost on a page finish. I didn't do 2 rows, but I think I did 1 row and then I only have like this small stitches left. So maybe next time I will have a page finish. When I was stitching, I know that I was going to have 2 rows of pearls, but I didn't see them until I took it out from the Q-snap, and then I saw, well, the 2 rows of pearls are there. And I have taken out the page that is under so I can feather it. And I noticed that on the page under, the side of her face is starting here, and because I have stitched her face before I changed fabric, some of the stitches are marked. So I'm thinking of if I'm going to do the page on this side, or if I continue down and finish this page that has some marking on, or if I go on this page. It's too many pages. What do you think? Page 1, page 2, or page 3? I think I have like 1.5 or 2 pages left up here before that is done. So let me know in the comments down, what do you think? Page 1, continue on the background and some translucent leaves here, or page 2 that is only like this side of her face. She has like a beauty mark that looks like a heart. I don't know if that is on that page or not. Or page 3, continue on that rose and more of her hair and background. I actually have a finished project that is not cross stitch. I didn't bring it with me, but it is a pair of socks to my boyfriend because he wanted some. They're just gray socks. Nothing special. Then we come to a new fancy lady. I will just pause and fix this camera because it's going to die on me soon. New fancy lady. This bag would be my fancy lady bag. So the last time was my Rosa Björk by Mirabilia that is still only rolled up. So I needed to take out a new one from my Stitch Mania whip list. And I had 2 ladies. I had Water Goddess by John Elliott, and I have The Kiss by Mirabilia. So I looked in my book which one was the oldest and Water Goddess was the oldest. And I have started her on 2017 on the first ever cross stitch retreat I was on, and this was on my first hand dyed fabric. I will tell you what fabric it is soon. So it has been on Stitch Mania, where I stitch only for 1 hour 2 times, and she has been 1 time in my 500 stitch rotation. So this is Water Goddess by John Elliott on Paul Stitches Designs hand dye fabric Daybreak 28 count joblin. So this is what she would look like and what she looked like before. And I have so many threads in this right now. You maybe can't see, but the moon and the water is cranic, and there is cranic backstitch in the moon. So this is where I am now. So I put on my 8x8 Q-snap, and I was thinking I'm only going to stitch where I can reach in the Q-snap. So as you can see, I have made some backstitch in the moon. I have made some water. I have gone down on the dress, and part of the dress has cranic backstitch. We have dragonfly. I always hear Stitching May say dragonflies all the time, but when I'm going to say dragonflies, I can remember it. And when the part of the dress is getting done, I'm backstitching it. I have my backstitch thread right there, and I made some skin. I'm doing the skin 1/1, the other is 2/2. I made some of the skin only because I wanted to go down. I had a backstitch thread up here, so I wanted to get it down on the side. We have some hairs and hair strands, and when the Q-snap edge was up here, then I just pulled out the thread and parked it. So I will move it the next time. And this is what the fabric looked like. It's not like the picture at all. The modeling was really more softer on the picture. So when I got the package, I was quite surprised on the fabric because it didn't feel the same. It looks like it works anyway. And the fabric feels really soft. And it don't look like 28 count. It feels and look like more like 25 count. She will fit on it, and that is the most important thing. So that was my weekly whips, and I have two 500 that are done. And the first thing is XU design pattern from month of fabric of the month, and this is what it looks like before. I cannot show you what it will look like because it is only the pattern. And here it is now, and as you can see, it is not much that is missing. You don't know how the design is, but it will look like a heart, so you can only imagine that we fill this part in. This is on 40 count linen that I'm stitching 1/2. Do some small cute design, and then the other one was freebie Christmas animals, and I'm so happy that my friend have this PDF chart because this is so confetti heavy. I have not adding any floss to this project because they already have so many flosses, and I didn't go through all of them after this 500. This is what it would look, what it was, where it was, and here I am now. It looks really messy, but this is the edge of the tree, and that is this little guy in the tree, and you see that bird there, the dark rounded thing, that is his head. So it looks like I have done pretty much of the 500. If I have done it with the paper, I have nothing done with it today. I think I had to had like 2 more weeks with this, and I would only have been working like up here because it's so much jumping. You can see on my back it is so messy because it's so confetti heavy. So before the app I couldn't move so much with my threads. It was like stitch one, stitch there, change thread, stitch one, stitch there, change thread, and on and on. That was all my stitching pieces, and to my haul I ordered some stuff from XU Design and my fabric of the month. So let's start with fabric of the month. The pattern we got was Little Pumpkin, It is a really cute pumpkin with a crow and a leaf. And the thread that we got was a green one with no name. And there's a really cute variegation in it. And the fabric this time was deep purple, and I have 28 count linen. It is a little bit more darker, but I do not want to make it darker. And brick wall. This has not so much modeling. That is quite the right color. And because I needed thread for this one, I'm almost out of the cafe latte thread on that one, so I ordered some more with it, and it's not exactly like the one I have, so I need to think how I will do with this, because I have stitched the bunny and the border. But anyway, so I have that, and I wanted to try the smallest count that you have, and that is 56 count Kingston linen, and it's so small. I have no idea what to do with this. You can compare it with 28 count. It's a little bit of difference. And because she is the lovely woman that she is, I told her, because I'm having the fabric of the month, she can send more stuff in my package and I don't need to pay shipping. So I said to her to put whatever she wants in my shipping price. So I get Mary Green, not much variegation in that, and I got Mariska Red. That one has more variegation in it. I wish I had this before I started this Harry Potter stitch along that is going. I have it on a frame on my stitching stand, and I will show you it when I feel like it, because I'm just doing 20-30 stitches a day on it right now. I have done the one owl, the half of the castle, 2 swirls, and I'm almost finished the 3rd swirl and the wand. So I haven't got that far, and there's so many there is stitching on that patterns, and it's a freebie. So if you haven't heard about it and haven't found it, let me know, then I will link you to the group. It is a Harry Potter freebie that many are stitching on. That's all I can say about it. And to the last thing, my giveaway. I'm really dry in the throat. Rules: don't say giveaway, be 18 or over. You say what I say if you want to win something. That's it, I think. The last time we have had pillows and no one wanted them, so that will go back. Then we have the train, and the train goes to Nina Hobby Site. Your first name is a normal Swedish name, so I say it like in Swedish because I have no idea how you pronounce it. So Nina Hobby Site. You can do like this. I will comment on your comment so you know that you have won this pattern. Congratulations. Now to the next one. We have an underwater scene from Cross Stitch Gold, and we have no idea who have designed this, but it has cross stitch, back stitch and French knot, and it is these dolphins. So if you want to stitch this, please write I want to stitch underwater scene. I have it right there. Good. Goody goody. And then we have a baby theme. So if you having a baby or know someone that going to have a baby, this might be something for you. Now we just look what it is. Okay, it is 3 designs in one. I need to cover up the pattern. You have that one. This says welcome baby, and it is that one, but it looks a little bit better on the first one. And then we have this band with 3 sheeps and we have this sleeping sheep, and this is from Cross Stitch Collection January 2014, and the designer is Lucy Heaton, that woman. So if you want to stitch this, do it have a name? I don't know. It has back stitch and cross stitch. If you want to stitch this, please write, I want to stitch the sheep. Sheep. Whatever you want to write there. I handwrite whoever wins. So that is it. So remember to let me know what you think of having 2 videos every month instead of 1, or if you are getting sick of me and only want 1 video in every month, then tell me that too. I have looked at my Flosstube and there are always one that is thumbing down on my videos, but they don't comment anything, so I don't know what that is all about, but that's not my problem. And now my boyfriend is on his way home. So please let me know what you want, how you want me to film. 2 videos or 1 videos every month, and on what page on my Cinderella that I going to do after I finish this page. And I have some cat here in my mustache, so we will see if I see you in 2 weeks or in one month, after 1 month. Now I'm tired and my throat is hurting, so have a good time until I will see you again, and happy stitching. Bye.